Hey guys, good morning, or good afternoon rather, or good morning. I don't know what time it is. It's Rohit Prakash from Somewhat Wednesday. I hope this morning, this day thus far has been spiritual, fantastic, and joyful entertainment. A feel good Friday, however you wanna phrase it. If it's your birthday today, again, happy birthday. Many blessings to you. Hopefully, many blessings will come to you somehow magically. I don't know how. Um, I just want to say today we're on the letter W. For each day, for the past days, we've been going through the alphabet from A through Z, and now we're on W. And for each letter, I give three words with that letter, with a positive word underneath them. For instance, for the letter U, which was I believe 2 days ago, was 2 days prior, was unicorn, umbrella, understanding. Okay, so today we're on the letter W. But can I just say something? One thing first. For those of you, I have this skin regimen on that I put on from my dermatologist because I had skin discoloration, right? So she gave me uh, my PCP, my primary care physician, gave me anti-inflammatory to take internally, right? And then my dermatologist, she gave me some topical ointment. Topical means you put on your skin, and it's two treatments. One when you wake up, and one when you go to sleep, or one whenever you see some, like if you see a discolorations come on or something like that. And I've been taking those. Typically, I treat those, and I do eat. I mean, internally, a lot of anti-inflammatory stuff. Lots of vegetables, lots of greens, lots of spinach, lots of turmeric. Hindu and Indian, so I eat lots of. And the Indian cuisine has, I mean, fennel. You name any anti-inflammatory uh, property, and it has it. Properties of to fix or cure anti-inflammatory, and it has it. So that wasn't doing it for me. So my doctor recommended I take an anti-inflammatory. So he prescribed me a pill to take. So I take that also. But I just want to tell you something. And I got this off someone else's her YouTube video, but she gave me permission to use it because it wasn't the exact one. It was she has a sunblock. It's a tinted sunblock that you can get. Gentlemen, you can get it also. When you shave, okay, and if you have dark skin and you have like some blemishes or discoloration, I don't know if it's good to put it over, like if you have acne or pimples. I don't know if it's good because I do sometimes break out a little bit, but I haven't in a while, thank God. But if you do, I recommend getting this right here. This is Botanical Sunscreen Face 50, and 50 means SPF 50. Okay, and typically the major thing that's on this that's important is something called zinc oxide. And if you have lighter pigmentation, it goes up to 20%. So get 20% if you have lighter skin pigmentation. Since I don't, mine has 4% skin pigment zinc oxide. And then it has something called titanium dioxide. That's very, very important as well. Titanium oxide, I was researching it. And to be quite honest, I forgot what the titanium oxide does, but when you go look those up, okay? This is called Australian Gold SPF, and it's a sunblock, and it tints it, so you can wear it out in the sun. The time of hours of the daytime and that the sun is out the brightest is 10 through 2 p.m. Okay, so you can put it on. You can do your regular skin regimen like I have right now. Right now I'm indoors, so I just did my skin regimen and put on a regular sunblock on my skin. So my business partner, he had skin cancer, Andrew Schultz, a long time ago. So and my father has had cancer twice. So ever since that, I'm super super paranoid and aware of my skin and my inside and my health and stuff like that. So I thought that if that could benefit anybody, there's sunblock that's tinted. It's tinted sunblock. A lot of women use it. You can use if you don't want that just for cosmetic purposes. I know Ryan Seacrest uses a skin tinting type thing. You can look at makeup. I know makeup sales are down right now, so they might be on sale. So it'll be a good time to purchase if you're fortunate enough to have the means to get them. So you might want to look into that. Okay, or if you just want to look pretty for you, or handsome for you and a significant other, or just for you and yourself, and they make you feel good. Okay, good. It says it's Feel Good Friday. Now, today's letter is W. We're gonna go ahead and switch energies and jump right into this process, into what we're teaching today. Okay. Today's letter is W. The three words. Excuse me, guys. My voice is a little hoarse from. I was practicing singing. Okay. Today's W is winning, and when you're doing stuff and when you're trying to get your information out, like let's say you want to write, let's say you want to speak, let's say you want to share, let's say you go to a spiritual group and you want to do something, like share your emotions. A lot of people there, or you're in soccer practice, you're in modeling and you're on the runway, you're in a photo shoot and you're a model or whatever, or you're writing or something. And we tend to be, the people that are most successful are all the way at the top, or you're an investment advisor and you're in Forbes or stuff like that, or you're in shipping industries and import export and stuff like that. Those people that they're making a ton of money, they're not too concerned with the other people. They're never comparing. They're not competing against them. They're competing against their own numbers and then against themselves to see if they're winning. Don't try to get caught up, which is something I did when I was younger, and it drove me nuts because I had a lot of moving parts and I didn't know which one to pick, when and where, and how to prioritize. So I wish I had someone to tell me this. When you're doing things in any fact of the matter, and you find yourself comparing yourself to someone who you perceive as to be better than you, then, let me take a step back. First off, there's always going to be someone better than you. Second, don't compare, identify. If you perceive someone as that way, and you've never perceived anyone else in that way, they have something we want, right? So we remain curious, not judgmental. Okay, we remain curious, not judgmental. I got that from someone else's. She's a model. She wrote that in her journal. She posted it. It's a very good piece of wisdom. And if you're able to find out how that person does it, more often than not, chances are that person will be willing to share it with you. And it may come off easy for them, but they'll tell you, excuse me, the skin lotion, but they'll tell you the process they had to go through to get to where they're at. And you will not believe it. So, when you're winning is, for me, what I believe winning is just courage. Is courage. You have the fear inside of you and you don't want to do it, and you think that you can't, and you act in the face of courage, bravery. That's winning. Winning is being prepared for an event when you know you're going to have to approach it. Winning can also be the opposite of that. Winning could be an event comes up and you're on your feet and you have to improvise. And you do it. Okay? Winning is sacrifice. Winning is, someone else is going through pain, but you know that if you sit out and you remove yourself, they won't be in pain anymore. And they'll be happy. That's winning. Okay? Dollar amounts, checks, if you haven't been exposed to that already, that could be a very, very good way obviously saying you did your job well. Once you've achieved that, though, once you achieve that, different things start coming into winning, right? Being a good parent, being a good girlfriend, being a good boyfriend, being a good husband, being a good wife, being a good kid. Recognizing who was there for you when you were down. Recognizing who was there when you weren't feeling so well, who made you feel worse. You want to stay away from them. Recognizing who in your life brings out the best in you, or we look at their webpage or their Facebook stuff, and they're like, man, these people, they're really not asking you for anything. They're just giving you the information willingly because they really want to bring something out of you, right? They know they can get anybody in the world, anybody in Facebook, but they chose you and they're recognizing you, right? So that's winning. If you're watching this, you're already winning because you want to improve yourself. You have the curiosity in you. Curiosity is in you, and you have your radar up about who's gonna make you. You want to improve yourself. Self-improvement is winning. Loving yourself is winning. Okay, if you're gonna be a winner and you want to be a winner in life, you're always gonna have people that don't like you. Okay, you're always gonna have people that really, really love you without you knowing it. You're always gonna have people that come from a lower class, but they're going to be on your side. You're going to know them, and there's going to be people from the upper class as you go up to a lot that do know you, and they're going to give you your respect, whether you know it or not. Okay, so keep doing whatever you're doing, and try to improve yourself day by day. Sometimes you don't want to do it. Every day, do something small to improve yourself or to improve your business, and that's winning. Okay. Now, wonderful. Excuse me, my Yeti mug. Wonderful. Just the word in itself, excuse me, just the word in itself is good. Wonderful is anything that enlightens you, makes you happy, makes you smile, makes you read. A lot of people just like to read, to learn stuff, they have a thirst for learning. They just want to go and learn everything they can and do all that kind of stuff. Me, I'm different. I like specialized learning. If you read a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, specialized learning is stuff that you learn that you specialize at, that you could apply to your direct course of action to what you're interested in. Investments, it's in bonds, individual bonds or stocks or managed futures. Excuse me, guys, or endowments or variable annuities, etc., etc. If it's in fashion, I like style. I like fashion. You go Polo, Ralph Lauren, Prada, Emrata, Gucci, Fendi, Versace. You get the picture. Anything you think is, and some of them, a lot of these good products and fashion brands are not listed. They're under, they're not on as heavily advertised. Good places to buy stuff. If you go to Saks Fifth Avenue, the outlet is off the Fifth. It's called Off the Fifth Saks. You can get them at the same product but at a discount. Because the stuff that wasn't sold there, they go there at Off the Fifth, and they sell their stuff there. It's like the Marshalls for Saks Fifth Avenue. And also, some of the major big stores are closing down, unfortunately, so you can find sales there. Think Neiman Marcus and Brooks Brothers and stuff like that for you gentlemen and ladies if you want to go there. So wonderful is anything that gives you a good feeling, and it's legal, right? I'm not talking about alcohol and drugs and things like that, because you could achieve that same high doing certain other things. For me, I get a high from speaking or interacting with other people, or when I earn income in exchange for goods or services that I rendered, or helping someone out. I'm the type of person that likes to do it anonymously. I don't like people to know that I help someone. Why am I like that? I don't know. Maybe it's instilled in me. I got that from my father, I guess. Who knows? Now we have winning, wonderful, and the last W is willing. Willing is being willing to improve yourself. I've seen people that are doing $100 million a year in gross production right now, and they still want to improve themselves. They're willing to. They're willing to take time out of their schedule and speak with me. So willing, that goes just to show not that wow, this is that you're wow, you're really impressed, but observation, right? Your third eye has to see something else there. That if this guy at this level or lady at this level is willing to do that and give me this piece of advice, then that's a model I want to replicate if I'm ever at that position. And being that I'm not in that position, or not yet there, maybe close or I'm not, who knows, but I'm willing to share to someone that really wants to improve themselves. But we got to show up. At least show up physically. Mentally, sometimes it takes us 5 or 10 minutes to our brains to catch up with our body, or our body to catch up with our brains. But we just show up. Okay? And be willing, if someone disrupts your energy, I'm an expert at this because I like to be focused on something when I'm doing something, and someone comes in, it really disrupts my energy. But I'm willing to do a favor for somebody else, especially immediate family members, and times that I don't really want to do it. But before, when I was drinking and an addict and stuff like that, I was just treacherous. So I'm restoring my karma. And who knows, you can never stop restoring your karma. And you could be a role model to somebody else. Whether you want to be put in that position or you don't, that's not in the equation. Some people already are in that position. They know that, and they're going to do the best of that so that they could be an example for you. And a lot of people I know didn't want to do that before. As they went up the ladder, they became better businessmen. But most importantly, they became better family men, better activists, better political figure, better speakers, better influencers on YouTube. A genuine concern and care. They put the person over the money, and they put the feeling of gratitude. They shifted it from their own. They sacrificed for themselves, so the other person could be happy. They sacrificed a big fat paycheck so the other person can be happy. They sacrificed. They wanted to go to this meeting all week. This whole week they're looking to go to the meeting, but they didn't because they know if they stayed out, the other person would stay sober or would be better. That is what you call willing, wonderful, and winning. Willing, wonderful, and winning. So all these type of things you can come into contest, and just by the language that you're using, it sparks and ignites a feeling of it invigorates you, and it gives you excitement and wants you to take action or to move or to improve yourself. And right now it's you gave me 18 and 38 seconds of your time. I can go on and on, but I just thought I'd get on here and this is somewhat wisdom. This is what I'm trying to lift off. My business partner and I are trying to lift off the ground. Sometimes my thoughts come out so fast. Excuse me. Sometimes my thoughts come out so fast that I don't slow down, as you can see. So that's it. I hope you got something today, and if you could write one piece of wisdom down or one piece of information down, and just try to implement it today or every day to see how it changes, and you can make note of it. If it works for you, you can do it over and over and over again and recreate positive memories in your mind. Because remember, life is a series of positive and negative memories. So we want to create or recreate as much positive memories as we can. We want to spend it. If you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, husband, wife you love a lot and you'd like to see more, you could express it to them. Tell them, write them a note, No matter what level of success you're in, no matter what class you're in, no matter where you are in life, people, when it comes down to it, in the darkest moments, what they'll cherish and they'll remember is the person or the people that were there for them when they weren't, when they were down. I guarantee you that. Or the people when you're in business and stuff like that, they gave you the second shot. You're always gonna remember that. And they're always gonna remember the people that come on YouTube and do all that and gave you the likes and the comments and all that kind of stuff. And that people have access to know who it is too. That give the comments, and you can develop a camaraderie with them too. So it could be a very engaging, spiritual, beautiful practice. And that's what I want for you, for anybody that's watching this. Whether, if it's not me, by all means, I'm not for everybody. I'm not the person that you can, that everybody's gonna like me. I'm a person, you meet me, you can either like, I get this guy, I love what he's saying, or you're gonna be like, this guy is probably full of himself or not, and that's completely fine. But get it somewhere else. There's so many other influencers out there, media influencers that are on higher scale than I am, that you can go to, and they can fit you where you'd like. Okay, so that's it for today for Feel Good Friday. Remember today's W, winning, wonderful, willing. Okay, so those are the three acronyms for W, right? Start from positivity inside, create positive inside, and will be positive outside. All right. If you can't find beauty, create it. If you can't find beauty, create it. The website we have up for you guys is www.keepinspiring.me. www.keepinspiring.me. Okay? So I hope you check that out. Please go on the website. We don't get paid for you going on the website. Go on there. Just lots of quotes, biographies about authors, and it's a really good website and simple to use. And I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and listen to me. All right. Look forward to seeing you guys again. Take care and have a fantastic Feel Good Friday and happy birthday. Bye bye.